President Biden's visit to Georgia to meet with Asian American leaders amid a wave of attacks against Asian Americans and in the wake of a devastating shooting that left 8 dead, including 6 women of Asian descent, also brought the president to the state that marks the front line in the war over voting rights in America. The president and vice president meeting today with a woman who arguably did more than anyone else to flip the state of Georgia blue in November and to secure Democrats their majority in the Senate. One Stacey Abrams. White House is thanking Abrams for her work, even as she is working tirelessly to rally Democrats and activists to fight voting restrictions proposed by Republicans who are using Trump's big lie of a stolen election as justification to undermine voting rights and democracy itself. Abrams and other activists can claim a small victory today. Georgia Republicans are backing off their plans to eliminate Sunday voting and no excuse absentee voting. But Republicans in Georgia and their counterparts all across the country are still trying to erect barriers to vote. Even as a Washington Post analysis comparing voting rights to gun rights underscores just how hard it is to vote in America already. The Washington Post reports in 34 states in D.C., one has to wait longer before voting than before obtaining a rifle. It's also the case that far more states require voters to register before voting than require a permit for purchasing a rifle. The pattern is consistent. Buying a rifle through a private sale tends to be easier in most places than casting a vote. Let that sink in. We're back with Eugene Robinson and Sam Stein. This is a stunning piece of reporting from your paper, Eugene.
Yeah, it is stunning, and it is ridiculous. And, you know, how many times do we have to have this discussion? This young assailant allegedly that day decided to, on Tuesday, went to a sporting goods store and bought himself a gun and then allegedly committed this rampage, killing 8 innocent victims. And it's the most familiar story that we tell here because it happens again and again and again. It is so ridiculously and obscenely easy to obtain a gun with no effective background checks, no effective barriers whatsoever, and that has to change. How are we going to change it? Maybe now with Democrats holding levers of power, we'll be able to focus and concentrate on this. Tougher gun control laws are something, especially background checks, universal background checks. It's something the American public supports by like 80%, yet it doesn't get done. And it's not just frustrating; it's beyond frustrating. It's just tragic. 8 innocent lives. He bought the gun that day, and just incredible.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. You should know that you can follow today's top stories and breaking news and catch up on your favorite MSNBC shows all in one place. Download the NBC News app today.